What's going on, everyone? It's Max with Trade back with another video. Today's Friday, and I looked into your session and I did not trade because we were all-time highs and price action is really bad. And obviously, there's no Asia session today. So what I'm going to be doing today, because I want to get a video out for you guys, like I always want to get a video every day now. I'll be back testing, so I'll do one session on Asia and one session on, one trade on Asia and one trade on New York for back testing. Hopefully, you can come up with two wins. So yeah, like I'll be going over a little uh, my steps and like my procedures more in depth, but I won't be going over like my total overall model, my Asia or New York model. And that's just, if you guys want to learn more about that and how that works, if you guys want to see how I actually trade with those models in full in-depth detail, strongly recommend you guys check out my previous videos. I have a bunch of them on my channel. But if you guys are like, actually I noticed like some of you guys are gonna be a complete beginners, never look at a chart. I don't really have anything on my channel that like helps you kind of with that. Like the channel is more for me. I would say like putting myself like on the spot, like being honest with myself, so it helps me learn from. So this channel is more for me than it is for you guys. I just post so you guys can maybe just take in some stuff from here. But yeah, if you like, there's like YouTubers like Trades by Sai, like there's a bunch of YouTubers you'll see like they have these like free like beginner uh, like courses. I want to say courses, like the free course on YouTube. If you guys never looked at a chart before, just check it out. If you guys have like no clue what I'm doing, just check it out. But if you guys want more model, understand what I do, how I trade, you can check out my previous videos. But yeah, so let's go. Hopefully we can get this one. Keep it a real quick video. It's pretty tired, but we're gonna do one trade New York, one trade Asia. So we're gonna go right up to New York Open, which is right now. So we'll mark out London lows. Sorry. So in New York, I'm looking for that key level to be swept. So previously highs up here. It looks like we already took out London and Asia highs right here. I'm curious to see whether we have an SMT or not. We have London lows down here, and we haven't taken out Asia highs. So we have Asia highs up here for grabs. So I think that's something to keep note of. That could be a good draw on liquidity for us if you want to see about New York lows to the downside. They can be upside. Maybe something like that. Wait, let me check. S&P. So right now we're above those highs on Nasdaq. We haven't closed above Asia high though. Yeah, it's like the same on Nasdaq, so nothing deep. And most of the time I'm always trading Nasdaq. It's my more preferred index, unless I have a clearly better setup on the S&P. I always prefer to trade Nasdaq just because I like the price action a lot better, and it's easier with contract. It's easier to work with in terms of contract size. It's more simpler because S&P like it really changes. So yeah. So let's hop on 30-minute key levels, unfilled gap, kind of filled, no, filled gap down here, so 30-minute not too deep. 15-minute, we did take a London high, so I'm curious to see if you have an S&T on the 5-minute, because here we have London high swept, and we have these two relative equal highs. So I want to see if you have an S&T here, because I can look for a continuation down. You have an S&T right here, so I want to make note of these highs on the S&P 500. So we can see this high over here has closed below this high over here, and we can see on Nasdaq we have this high closing equally with this high, right? So, and then to make note, we have these London highs, so my key level here, and it's been swept out by these highs. These highs have swept out these London highs. So what does that tell me? One, we have liquidity, we have a key level being hit, or a liquidity sweep to the sell side, and we have a 5-minute bearish S&T. So that's my key level being hit, and my confirmation comp was. Now I'm looking for a bearish, now for continuation. So we see a bearish, 5-minute bearish FEG here. Plus we see this candle, this 5-minute candle, because 9:30, this 5-minute candle has come up, drawn on, and respected this 1-minute, 5-minute gap, which gives me good looks for my continuation. So if I see a 1-minute continuation, I will take it down to these pre-market highs, and we haven't taken out London lows yet. So pre-market lows and then London lows. That's what I'll target. So if I see good 1-minute continuation, this looks like a really good trade right off market open. We have no news as well, which works better in our favor. So let's check the 1-minute. Now we had news, but it's pre-market, so that works good for us as well. So let's check this out real quick. It's 1-minute confirmation. Yeah, there we go. Negative displacement. So we didn't see about New York lows, but I still think we can go down. I'm gonna put my thing right here. I still think we want to take London lows out. I can't lie. So it's really kind of volatile, I guess, but it's fine. I'm gonna go here. There's not really a trade I would take typically on my New York model. It's a 1-to-1, like that's really rare for me, but I really think this is gonna work because we want to take a London lows. We're so bearish in market open. I think we want to take this shit out. There we go. So we hit this London one pretty clean. Because I knew I wanted to get these London lows, but now I'm actually gonna look for longs because we took out London lows. I was not expecting for market to take out London lows. So again, we just made off that trade. I was risking 2%, so I was doing 4K. Yeah, for a little 4K off this cheeky 1-1. Again, we had the 5-minute sweep, 5-minute bearish SMT. We had this 1 minute over here. I mean, this 5-minute gap being respected over here. Oh shit, where the shit is that? 5-minute gap being respected over here. And yeah, 5-minute gap, maybe a negative displacement off this. And the reason why I waited so late, you might be asking, I kind of really didn't talk this on me, but so we could see right off this 5-minute gap. So normally I look for a 1-minute confirmation. We had this big dig down candle, and we made this bearish FEG right here. So I want to see price retrace up into that FEG and have negative displacement, which is what we had here. And then we entered, and we hit this little 1-1. So that's cool, that's calm. I want to do the 5-minute now. So we can see we're basically sweeping these London lows right now. We're probably going to take out these Asia lows right here. So we're probably going to go down this level. I want to see what the S&P's at right now. S&P's way above. That's crazy. That's like, so normally what I've noticed is okay, if we have so we can see S&P's way above. It hasn't even taken out the pre-market low yet, right? As you can see, we have not taken out this pre-market low, right? And the NASDAQ has just taken out this pre-market low, right? So it's a bullish indication, first of all. But another thing I've seen is that if an index dumps this much and we take out London lows as well, or we take out lots of lows, I've seen that the market, sometimes what it does is, despite being a bullish sign that this is trading a lot higher, this market is just, I guess, is just lagging, and eventually it will dump as well. So it could be a bearish conflict. It could be bearish as well. So this is not you can't just look at this situation and be like, oh look, we're all the way down here on Nasdaq, we're already at London lows, but on the S&P we're just above here, so it's obviously going to go so much higher. It's the biggest S&P ever. But that's that's something you can't just assume, because based off my experience in the markets, I've been trading for a while now, I can tell that sometimes it's a bearish sign. So basically what I'm saying is we have to be careful. We can't just assume longs. We have to see good confirmation, continuation, confluences. And by the way, I know we don't take 2 trades in a day, but I feel like it's a really good opportunity. We have good price action, hopefully, so far at least. So let's see. What did I do? Oh, what did I do? Okay, let's see what we do. You see what I'm on this over here. Oh wait, I'm selling this shit online. Okay, so let's see what we do now. Right here. So we have these lows. Looks like we do end up continuing lower. Okay, wait. Lucky we came up here. Made a bullish candle. Found the candle, and it closes like this. So that's pretty good. As long as we didn't take out the lows on that S&P, we're fine. And we didn't. We took up a pre-market lows. That looks really good for us in longs. So let's mark out the 5 minutes. This is more like a trade out typical model reversal. Mark out. So we have a 5-minute copper sweep, a key level being hit, so London lows being taken out. 5-minute confirmation with the SMT. Now we're looking for a 5-minute retracement to bearish equilibrium. We just have this right here. Equilibrium retrace. Let's go down to the 1 minute, and we have the equilibrium retrace. We can see. So we're looking for 1-minute confirmation. So I look, you want just a break of structure to the upside, so it kind of close above here, and I'll enter. That'll be calm. Okay, so that kind of got inverted right there, so that's not good. We don't like this whole 5-minute equilibrium is inverse now. And we dip lower. Do we got S&P still? As long as S&P still holds up, we're still bullish. We're still looking bullish. We need to get bullish market structure on that time frame though. So as you can see, we come back up here. I'm looking for 1-minute confirmation right here. Here's calm. We found a break of structure. 1-minute confirmation, so that's our 5-minute break of structure. 1-minute confirmation right here. So it's good. I'm gonna target this right here. Stops below right here, below here. 5-minute. I'm targeting first of all these highs up here, as well as Asia highs. So 2.7R. Go break even at probably this FEG over here. So let's see how this rolls out. So it's going up, a little chop maybe. Go up, oh, we go down. Oh, reversal. And eventually we do get stopped. So it was a really weird kind of trade. That's not the 1-minute confirmation. We lost 2K there, so we basically lost what we made in the morning. But one win, one loss, break even on your session. Not too mad about that. Uh, what went wrong here? I'm not sure. Uh, I guess it was just too choppy for us. We should have entered. We already hit that trade, so I'm not really mad at this as a trade. I would take all day in my model, so nothing too crazy. So just whatever, it's whatever. So that's two good examples of like how I could trade one win, one loss. Totally fine with that. Let's go to Asia session now. So let's go to 7 p.m. Eastern. All right, perfect for 7 p.m. Look at our key levels. So we have untaken highs up here and untaken euro lows down here. The hourly unfilled gap over here. Okay, we just filled it, so we don't really need to mark that out, can't lie. 30-minute, now I have an unfilled gap, so I might just take shorts down to this 30-minute unfilled gap, to be fair. I don't mind that. If I see 1 minute confirmation, I'll probably take shorts down here. And maybe even these New York lows, I don't know. 15-minute unfilled, 15-minute FUG, so I want to go up, fill it, come back down. It's like, my Asian model is really just fair value gaps, I can't lie. Fair value gaps and like, bro, it's really just fair value gaps, I can't lie. So, 5-minute FUG, like, Asians, you have to be like super straightforward and direct. And it's always like, it's weird, Asian's weird. You get used to it, and it's really just like, it's really simple. But you have to be really disciplined. So if I see 1 minute confirmation to the downside, I'm taking shorts down to these lows, I promise you. Close, okay, wait. I don't like that. I don't like that. We inverse 5 minute, okay, wait. Median displacement. Bro, okay, wait. So we're trading here. On the 1 minute right now, I just wanted to see so we had decent price action. We're pushing up. Might want to fill this 15-minute gap real quick. What if you have SMTs though? We do. So here we have these lows down here and this high up here, but on the Nasdaq we have basically trading on these highs. So it looks pretty bearish. If I have 1 minute bearish confirmation, I'll take shorts. If we have like a bearish FEG like this, and we go down here, we might just take this, I can't lie. Unless we have a bearish, be a bullish SMT. See if we have a bullish SMT, I'm probably looking for longs. No, we don't. So I'm probably gonna take this short, I can't lie. Just continuation, that's a continuation shit. Wait. It's a sketchy candle though, I can't lie. I might just like go like right halfway through this candle, like right here. Whoops. I'll target halfway through this hour. Oh wait, I'm taking 30, you said? Right. Unfilled 30 gap, take it to halfway point of this unfilled 30 gap, and it's called the consummate encroachment, so the halfway point of refugees is normally what I target. So we'll see how this fills. Hopefully this goes good for us, can't lie. Oh no, might get stopped. There we go, we got stopped. Fuck, okay. But 1 win, 2 losses, not good looks, I can't lie. Wait, but let's check. 1 minute. I still want these shorts. I still want to take out this gap. We do end up taking the gap, and we do end up going lower. So we were right discretion-wise. End up going lower through the gap. So I think it's just unlucky. The first unlucky execution. That's pretty bad. I think my entries were pretty bad, but my overall discretion was good. I feel like my discretion was really good in the first New York trade. So 2 losses, 1 win. Not the best backtesting session. I can't lie. Yeah, there's bad looks for me, like bad entries for me, but good discretion. So I guess we know what to improve now. Precise entries, better entries, I guess, because we were like, it's gonna go down through this gap, and it did. And then on New York, we were like, it's gonna go up, and it did end up going up. We just kind of got stopped out before. So 2 situations where we got stopped out, we were liquidity, and the market just used us and went in the same direction we predicted to go. So yeah, not good looks on my entries, but overall everything else like discretion, it was pretty good. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Tomorrow is Sunday. No, Saturday. Fuck. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I might, I'll do another one of these probably, and then Sunday I'll trade Asia and see how that goes. Okay, but anyway, that's enough for today. That's enough for trades out.